Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Ultimate Admiral, Age of Sail. Let's continue where we left off. And yeah, first of all we got the Order for Merit. The Order for Merit is a decoration awarded for military, economic or substantial contributions to philanthropy, the arts or sciences. Individuals such as this are the backbone of the Empire and should be honored as such by His Majesty. Okay. This is still ongoing. We've got some stuff from second wave, okay, and crossfire. That second wave is exactly the same as crossfire here. That was weird. Crossfire Captain, I was informed I was you in command of those desperate brave men who secured our victory yesterday. Unfortunately, I was injured by a bullet and cannot thank you personally, but I hope that you will accept my invitation and join our gentlemen's club. Colonel James McDonald, Jamaica Volunteers. Alright, well let's go to the next stage. In a decisive campaign, our expeditionary force under command of the Honorable Admiral Clark Gayton won the Battle of Santa Cruz, which allowed our troops to push deep into the Termas Valley at the heart of the Spanish colony. Surprisingly, the decisive act came from an unlikely source, Horatio Nelson, known as the lieutenant from HMS Richmond. Under his command, Royal Marines and the Army regulars seized a crucial bridge which secured the San Juan River, preventing the arrival of Spanish reinforcements and opening up an avenue for the army under Major General Francis Smith to storm the city. Grateful for the assistance, Colonel McDonald of the Jamaica Volunteers gifted Horatio Nelson a barrel of amazing French wine, previously in possession of the Spanish commander. Now that's great. Our patrols discovered a British officer reported missing 2 weeks ago from the Clemencia, sunk in a night's action against the Spanish. He managed to reach an island and call for help. The Admiralty has resigned this officer to your command. The HMS Robust, okay. There's some stuff here, Hunter and Prey. And fireworks. You've received an order to locate and capture the very new Spanish corvette spotted in this area with no reports about additional enemy forces, so be sure to capture that ship, not sink it. And the other one, fireworks. The Spanish were struck back by sending a large fleet to retake the Mosquito Gulf. HMS Romulus was caught unprepared and became severely damaged, having little hope of outrunning the enemy. Captain, by order of the Admiralty, you are to deal with the ships attacking the Romulus and then escort it back to Belize where the fleet is guided. Well, I actually think that doing Hunter and Prey is probably going to be easier, but I actually want to get more money as well. Does it already apply immediately? Yes, it does. Okay. I'll probably do this one first, actually. It seems easier, and if I do this, then I will have a better ship. Okay, so we can get the HMS Edgar, which is a 5th rater mining class. Maybe useful. Overload. Well, let's actually start here. Yeah, okay. So that's the Ferret, Norwich. Can go to max as well. 170 and 168. They could technically go to 200. Four, 5, 6. So if I do this and then let's see, I would have to both do lightweight hull here. And boarding equipment. That should allow me to get them to 200. Pretty expensive, but then at least I also indeed do get to use them for boarding, which is also what I'm gonna need to do on the next mission. How many ships can I take anyway? That's also quite important. It's a shame you don't see that here, because now I have to go to play and then go back to port. It's kind of weird, but it's very important information. So I gotta take 5. Let's see, so it that requires 10, huh? I mean, even something like cutting sails is... I thought it was... I think I was 19. Let's just leave that for now. This is the 4th ship that will be taken. The Aquila. Let's start with Optimal. Either way. And then I would say the HMS Alert is the next one. As a sloop, I might as well just try to use cutting sails. That will get them, make them a bit faster. I guess that's what you want. Either way. Yeah, okay. I guess for now that would be fine. Okay, let's get started with that mission here. Yeah, here we are. And we should be ready to go. I hope. I'll deploy the Mercedes. And then the Norwich. The Ferret here, Aquila, and the Alert. By capturing this state-of-the-art Spanish frigate, the Admiralty will be able to learn its secrets and further the war effort. At the same time, another threat to our supply lines would be eliminated. This is a perfect spot for ships to replenish their supplies and rest their crews. Too perfect. With the element of surprise on our hands and a disorganized crew, this will be an easy catch. Captain, be forewarned. If they're able to mobilize, their short cannons are deadly at close distances. We must prevent the enemy from fleeing, rake the crew off the upper deck with grape shot, and take control of their vessel. Alright, let's pause here. So if they're... Let's quickly try to move in that general direction at pretty much full sails. And I'll be putting chain shot so we can damage their sails first, so they cannot escape. Why are you not? Ugh, why? So they can't escape, and then which way is the San Giovanni going? They're actually going my way. Interesting. Well, I guess they have to get out. This does look pretty nice. Well, as far as missions go, I guess in a way this is kind of weird. I do have to say though that the cinematics and stuff is pretty beautiful. I kind of like indeed that part of this game at least. You do pretty much get a feel for the naval battles, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, these guys should be heading further to this side, I'd say. While these guys try to get to the other side of the San Giovanni. They seem to be firing also with chain shot. But before I can get any closer... I had the feeling that they were going to turn, but... and that might not necessarily... No, they are. Okay. They also have more men. This is weird, though. Yeah, let's go. I would not imagine them to be trying to do anything weird now. I have no clue what they're trying to do here. But if they're trying to ram my ship, that would probably not work. No. Uh-oh. Really? You're just shooting through the other ship? Okay, let's halt. And let's try to get these guys in. So now they're halting too. Alright, you should try to disengage. I'm not particularly sure why my other units are making such a big deal out of this. Well, with their sails being kind of destroyed right now, they're doing a lot more damage to my sails, interestingly enough. This San Giovanni is quite potent. come on. Shouldn't you have at least gotten in some damage here? Come on. Okay. You don't really see it reflected on the sails just about yet, but... I would have actually thought I would have been able to, like, damage their sails enough in due time, but... I'm missing quite a lot, and... They seem to be repairing their sails, or something like that. Or maybe not. I'll try to cut onto them and have the ferret get in there as well. They are trying to stop. I'm sure they'll try to escape here. But if I can get in there from the other side, then maybe this will work. I'm also using grape shot currently. So hopefully that will work. Obviously I have less men than they do, but together with the ferret I should be able to do this. Grape shot in this. Let's have you stop firing. You two put an anchor. Okay. Now, with you guys coming into yeah, this hurts, but okay, so now that we have them from two sides, I should now at least be able to take their men. I know that they don't technically have enough, but like I said, I'm coming in from both sides, so they should go down faster than I am. Ultimately, because they're being ganged upon from two sides, and it does indeed seem like they do lose it faster than I do. Still losing quite a few men, but they're down to 25 here. That's actually really tough to take down the San Giovanni. Alright, there we go. For draw destroy, okay. Why would I want to draw there? That's not a good idea. Alright, we need to repair. A lot of these are damaged. Aquila needs crew. Where's that ship though? Ah, there we are. The San Giovanni. Takes 15 to add it to the fleet, but we currently only have one. This is a 6th-rate sloop of war, and this is a Cerberus-class corvette. I'm gonna add it to the fleet here. We'll need that, and as a Cerberus-class corvette, we actually have 3 crew instead of 2. So let's, for now, actually dismiss both of these, upgrade in this fashion, and send them into the San Giovanni. And sure. Let's switch weapons. There are always enough sea surface muskets, but I'd prefer to go at the very least for sea surface musket and bayonet. We have quite a few of these in the armory, so that is probably good. Let's start with optimal, or let's just start with optimal. Sure. I wonder if this San Giovanni will then... No, okay. I thought maybe that they would get up to the front, but okay. So this Brenton Gwillem is not bad. And then I'll have... This guy is the officer. Upgrade. Alright. It's interesting indeed, because as for the HMS Edgar, I mean, I don't have the money obviously to purchase that. Let's also, I do think I have a career point of that, yeah. I'm still kind of short on money overall. This is mostly, it has to do with money as well. This too. I mean, we're getting low on reputation because of that ship that I got. That's indeed a bit unfortunate. But a sermon is not necessary now. Let's just still go for cash and then do reputation again afterwards. That's probably a good idea to do it that way. I'm most likely going to spend the rest of my money on the fleet and stuff, but the first thing that I want to take a look at is this firework. So let's see how many ships I can take. Because 5 ships, okay. Well, let's start with the Mercedes. So they'll go back up to full crew. Oh, the San Giovanni is now here indeed. Let's upgrade the San Giovanni. The interesting thing about it is, okay, it can have 28 guns, which it does. The 9-pounder Armstrongs. Those are pretty good. Also not I should actually be able to put these out there. 24-pounders. They do more damage, closer range. The 9-pounders. Well, otherwise I will not really have a whole lot of use for those 9-pounders. it's very expensive, so let's just keep it at this. As for you, you can actually have a much larger crew, but if I were to go for hammocks, that would allow me to increase crew size by quite a bit. Let's just go for a lightweight hull. Well, if I research, first of all, I do want boarding equipment level 2. It's super expensive. It's actually pretty tricky as to what I want currently. Yeah, because if I do just boarding equipment, that already means that we're overburdened. So then, at the very least, I would not only need lightweight hull and boarding equipment. That's 3,900. I'm certainly taking the Mercedes, San Giovanni, the Ferret as a third. The Norwich is going to be fourth. Yeah, so the Ferret and Norwich are going to be 3 and 4, and then the question is, what is going to be 5? Because I okay, there we go. So that's that. There's a 5th unit that I might take. If that 5th unit is going to be the start for the extra troops, which I could do technically, for capturing and things like that, but they'll probably take very heavy damage pretty quickly. No, that cannot be good. So if nothing in the armory, I can send my Spanish M17. So I'm not going to do anything with those. Caesar with muskets. They can go. I don't have enough of them. I mean, these I will keep. Selling this, I mean, that it doesn't even give me that much in terms of money. When it comes to ships, I could sell the Alert. Probably. Since It's actually interesting that the difference between the sloop and the brig. Because yeah, let's sell the alert. Here. And then because of that, I would now go for boarding equipment 2. It's more expensive, but quite useful, I think. So I would have to go at least for hammocks, and if I then go for boarding equipment 2, I could do that, although that would only allow me to get 12 more units. So let's go for lightweight hull. The funny thing is that if you go for lightweight hull and hardened hull, you negate the armor HP. I don't know what the structure is, but then you have less armor thickness but more structure, and your capacity increases by 5, technically. It does cost money though. How much would this save? This is not bad. It's a pretty cheap way to increase your crew. Like this. And then I can get 25 more men. That actually was a pretty bad decision, but oh well. Because it actually, you don't get your full money back. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess at that point, how much does it cost to get one extra you can't see? Great. Sure. I'm sure I can scrounge a little bit more money somewhere. For example, no, dismissing him does not give me cash. I have a few of these here. Let's get rid of them. Well, I guess we'll have to make do. Either way, I'm gonna wrap things up for this episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. Do hope you enjoyed it. Special shout out to all my Patreon supporters: Boom Rao, Dungeon Pastor, Thomas Love Train, Thomas B. Marshall, C Data, and Swords. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.